We're in downtown Detroit right now. Take you on a nice Sunday morning walk along the riverfront. It's a beautiful day. That's the Renaissance Center right there. And if you like this video at the end, give me a like. But it's a beautiful day. You can see Canada over there. You can see the Canadian flag over there. That's Windsor, Canada over there. So that's, and you'll see it closer over here, but we're not that far from Canada. I know this was voted one of the best river walks in the United States. It probably still is. And then that's the Renaissance Center. That's the tallest building in Michigan. So like if you wanted to visit this place, you could park there. That's one of the places you can park. We're gonna take a walk eventually down there. If you see that boat all the way down there, that's where we're gonna end up. That's the Princess, Detroit Princess. You're gonna wanna see that. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning. Pretty warm for us. So you can see how nice they have everything set up. They got the benches right there. You can actually, you know, sit down right here and get a view of Canada right over there. That's Caesars Windsor. And you can see all the people walking. A lot of people are really surprised by how nice this whole area is, you know, and you can see a lot of people are walking. You can see a lot of, you know, sometimes you'll see a lot of boats out here. And that's Windsor over there. You can see all the people. You can actually, right up here, you'll see in about a minute, you can actually, there's a bridge you see way over there, but there's actually a tunnel right there that goes under here. It'll take you over by the flag. And that's another way you can access Canada. We'll be able to see it in a minute. But you can, they're actually building another bridge called the Gordie Howe Bridge. You can kind of see it. But we got that bridge that you see, that's called the Ambassador. That takes you to Canada over there, the University of Windsor. And then another bridge that we're building over there called Gordie Howe. And then there's a tunnel right here that goes underneath all that. It drops you off right there. And you can go see the casino, go to the casino. Or over here, you can get on the train and that'll take you like Toronto and all that. So there's a lot of things that you can access, you know, right from this area. I used to do Lyft a couple years ago, and I would tell people that, you know, people that would travel to Detroit, and people were really surprised. They didn't even know, you know, to bring their passport or anything like that, because they don't realize just how close Detroit is to Canada, you know. And you got like the university over there, and you got a whole bunch of different shops and stuff. It's a really good time. I think it's like $6 or $7 to go over there. And there's some shops over there, and then there's a casino, the university. It's different, you know. I don't take advantage of it as much as I should, but Canada's a nice country. I'm gonna keep on walking. You'll be able to see more of downtown Detroit in a minute. It's a beautiful day. You see a lot of ships going back and forth during the day. It's a really clear day. I'll show you what's on the other side. Not that much. But you can see, if you're familiar with Detroit, down there would be Belle Isle. And this Detroit Princess, they do cruises to Belle Isle. They'll go from there to Belle Isle and then back. And when we get close to that boat, I'll stop for a second so you can see the info. See Detroit Riverwalk. And they got a Marriott up in there. And they got a nice restaurant called Highlands. Dedicated 2004. But see, all the way up in the very top is a restaurant. Very nice restaurant. Yeah, make this about a 10-12 minute video. Just wanted to show the riverfront area because it's so beautiful. And they have the jazz festival going on this weekend. It's not going on right now because it's pretty early. It's like 8:30 in the morning. But and right there, there's the tunnel, like right under here. It's hard to believe that there's cars traveling under here right now. I think they built a tunnel in the 1920s or something like that. But yeah, you know, you got apartments right there, and you got the university, and then like I was saying, you know, you got the shops over there, and you got a good amount to see over there. And then you like we're like maybe 4 hours from Toronto, so if you wanted to drive to Toronto, you would take the bridge. I believe it's 401 that would connect you, or you could do what I did last time and you get on the train. It was the first time I've been on a train and to travel, and I definitely recommend it. Port of Detroit. U.S. Senator. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting things going on in Detroit. You could see in the very back over there, they're building a residential place, and I believe they're going to have apartments and a couple other things in there. See what this is. Okay. Sometimes they have festivals right there. It's interesting to see them all right there and then be on the other side in a different country. But you know, totally safe too. You know, you see the emergency thing, like you never really hear about anything going on around here bad. Then you can see downtown Detroit in the background. That's West Jefferson right there, if you're familiar with Detroit. Not that far from downtown at all, right in downtown. It's actually a good video. But yeah, very safe down here. Even at night, I've been down here so many times. You can see that big ship right there. You know, even when it's far away, it looks pretty big. Sometimes they're so big when you get up to them, though. I think it'd be an interesting job to work on one of those ships over there. And that goes all the way up north. And then all this connects. This is Lake Erie. If you're not familiar with Detroit, this is Lake Erie. So all this connects to you know, over going towards Niagara Falls. And then this ship, you know, it's going very slow. But if it would continue north, it'd go towards, you know, northern Michigan. And this riverfront, it goes really, really far. Like miles and miles and miles. So when I end this video up on the other side of this boat, I mean, I could do a 2-3 hour video. I think it's got to be over 30 miles that this goes, but not along the river. It cuts in. It's called the DeQuinder Cut. But their whole plan, the city of Detroit, is to connect all of these, you know, to make it accessible for people to bike and to walk and things like that. Because years ago, you know, years and years ago, it wasn't like this. All this has been built up really, really nice, you know, for the people. And they want all this to connect. So a person can essentially, you know, just, you know, bike or walk for 30-40 miles non-stop and not have to worry, you know, about safety and things like that, because you see the cameras and stuff. They make sure it's safe. And then up there is the Jazz Festival. It's going to be going on here maybe in about 2 or 3 hours. But yeah, that's a nice view right there. And it's like 81 degrees. I think Windsor's got about 300,000 people. 250,000 people over there. But it's a good mix of people over there. see. Normally that would be opened up, like if we're in a festival going on, and we could go up there, but they got it blocked off. I don't think they're charging anything to go up in there, but they don't want people to just walk in and out, you know what I mean? Because they serve alcohol and things like that, I'm pretty sure. It's a pretty cool statue right here. A lot of history in Detroit. Yeah, you can see right there. But this is a very cool boat we'll get up to in a minute. But they do lunch and dinner cruises on it. And it's a really good time for dancing and stuff like that. And then you can see where this is Hart Plaza, by the way. And this is where they're having the jazz festival. Right over there. And you know, you get food and stuff like that. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. And this is Detroit, you know, this is downtown Detroit. And they're doing a lot of building. We got a big building going up over there. A lot of hotels, a lot of bars, a lot of restaurants. To be honest with you, it almost feels like a couple new restaurants open up each week in the city. I mean, there's so much going on. Best in the USA. So there you go. So let me know what you think. And then you can access all this, you know, if you get a ticket. I wonder what that was. But yeah, they open it up and you walk up right there, and I'll show you on the back some info. That way, if you're interested in going on one of these, you can thank me, because it's a good time. DetroitPrincess.com. But yeah, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. That's where it is too. It's beautiful too. And it'll take you to Belle Isle and back. I can't remember how long it was really, but I think it was about 3 hours or something like that, because it takes a while for them to get going. And then, you know, they're serving food and drinks and stuff like that. And then it goes all the way down, and then left or right. Continues on, if you're familiar with Detroit, Rosa Parks. And like I said, I could do this video for a couple hours, but I just wanted to show you the main area of the riverfront, and it's one of the best in the United States, and it is pretty nice for us, at least here in the city. And then if you want, I'm gonna end up going that way to where I parked on Jefferson. I just want to get up to this ship. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm using my iPhone 14 right now. But that's 2 times. And that's 3 times. That's the Ambassador Bridge right there. And I'm gonna go back to the original. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below of the Detroit Riverfront. And you can see the rent sign right there.